Thank you, Bev, and welcome to everyone who has joined us this afternoon. We're really excited to be launching this series, and this will be an ongoing conversation. And I just want to say a few words to frame our conversation today, because essentially we're talking about power dynamics of patriarchy and white supremacy and the effects they have in the workplace, with a particular focus on Albany today, and contribute to a toxic environment where sexual harassment takes place with little opposition or support for the victims. This is a macro problem, part of a larger conversation about the power that white men in particular exert over others in any patriarchal system. We envision this initial conversation as part of a series, a think tank, where we can unpack these issues of sexual harassment, understand its roots and the culture that permits it to continue, and propose solutions for change in the harmful culture in Albany and other workplaces where sexual harassment is permitted to continue. And in terms of framing, we are really going to try to approach this through an intersectional lens, which the term intersectionality has gotten a lot of traction and play in the last year, but law scholar and anti-racist feminist Kimberly Crenshaw created this as a frame or a prism to see and understand the cracks in the law and the intersection of oppression and the ways systems of power overlap and intersect. And that will really inform our conversation today. We're also going to look at the way power dynamics play out. Misogyny and abuse of power infect every political and ideological space. And dismantling the systems that support harassers requires serious commitment from everyone in those spaces. Upending this long-standing system of oppression will take more than good personal behavior. So we really need to understand that these are structures, of course, that are supported by individuals, but they're structures and systems that are entrenched and really need to be understood as such. We won't win this struggle for gender liberation until we focus more on the perpetrators, men, masculinity, rather than on survivors and women and femininity. And in many cases, this means holding men accountable. So one of the overarching questions is, how do we individuals and the wider culture begin to reframe masculinity in healthier ways?